Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you, excited for this one. It's going to be punter Ryan Stonehouse who gets this thing underway. And we're off on EA Sports. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly,
pressure coming, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 5 yards. It's second down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Blitz coming for Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. In the midst of veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
And how do you really build on setting a new NFL record last week? I'm not sure you can. What we saw out of him might go down as his single greatest performance in an NFL uniform. What he can do, and we'll try to do here, is carry that momentum from last week into this week and go get them another win.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to have this one down in the 37. That one goes for 31 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. First and 10, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Quick throw outside, complete. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Eagles get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Galindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. Galloping inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
First down throw by Purdy. Hits him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that's Cox again. It's Kittle. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Another 49er first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-point game. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. To the air now on first and 10. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. I'll try something else from the 27 this time. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
Looking to throw here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
And it's third down. Third and 9.
Third and long. They're going to throw. They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Loss of 8 yards. And it's 3 and out.
Let's see what he can do on the return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And we've seen both extremes of this passing game so far, Brock. One touchdown and one interception on the ledger.
A home run and a strikeout. We'll sample it at what works and what doesn't against this defense, Kate. Now, you got to try to emphasize those things that you found success on with that opening drive.
Caught, nice gain left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He'll look to throw. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles break the tie here in the first. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. The window to return it. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Purdy on first down. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Here's Purdy to throw. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
And it's third down.
Here he goes, third and long. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And they're staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
This defense could not make a bigger statement out of the gate with this game. Man, the lead up to a ball game, trash talk. Right things said in the paper, bulletin board material, whatever it is. This defense took something personal, Kate, and they are taking it out on this quarterback.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. This offense sent it back to the field, led by their receiver. And unless the coverage adjusts to slow him down, Brock, he's going to be busy and a productive target for them throughout the rest of this contest. Working on first down. Complete over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Eagles grow their early lead to 13.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
49ers 7.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Lindo to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
49ers to the line. First and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. A lot of space ahead. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
One play in Brock in this drive is already in enemy territory.
first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Pretty throwing here on first. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's another 49er.
First and 10 from the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was brought down by Zach Ball.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. Back to Houston in just a moment. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Now Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. The Eagles are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They'll throw to start the drive. He's trying to push the field. They connect on the deep shot. And a big play is finally put to an end.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 19 Lion.
He's dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. I'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. You're working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
From the contact.
Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They're going to try to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down. He's now up to 7 catches in this first half. Quite the pace that he's set for himself. Let's see if he can keep this up and just how many catches he can haul in before this one's over. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. He brings it in. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles make it a 3-possession game. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 18. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Window to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Got for big yards on the right side. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Purdy throwing here. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. This offense looking to converge as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Jordan Stout's on now to punt. And he's been one of the players of this game. Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working now from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. And the 49ers rush gets home and they drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. 4th and forever coming up. And they're going for this. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. Stick around. More from Houston and coming up. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
49ers
10. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10.
It's set.
Back to work after throwing the pin. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's second down.
Now it's Purdy. Escapes his grasp. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
This is one of those moments that I am just at a loss for words. We just saw a record-tying 12th sack in this ball game. And it really is on two sides of it. On one side of it offensively,
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Eagles both racing them to the halftime locker room.
there's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Lining up now to try the extra points. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10. At their own
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down throw by Purdy. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
And motion him out of the backfield. Back to the air on second. Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers chop some of the lead off before the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the 49ers will trail by 25.
42. 49ers 17.
Stout all set to send this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Lasers it. That's complete inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles get 4 points to end a lopsided first half. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They said everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Garindo to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Second quarterback run here. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the... Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Looking in the air here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles grow the lead coming out at halftime. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles tack on 7 more to their lead. But hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there. And they're gonna head out to look at him. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
'49ers to the line. First and 10. Tight end in motion right. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Now Purdy. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's third down. Third and 14.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10.
41-yard line.
19, jump 60, jump 60.
Airing it out to start this drive. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
70 range, 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw here on first down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Incomplete. Makes it second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
60 Bearcats, Buffalo 18.
Now looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles trying to end this before the final quarter. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
63, 49ers 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
At their own 16-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Purdy looking to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. After the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
Luka 19. 18, ready. 18, ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up now.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Gets everything he has under this one. Pass it down close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Eagles can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
49ers 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Zone read the gift to McCaffrey. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, but that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Their punter making his way out now. Jordan Stout's the one to send it away. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's been reading the coverage, dare I say, Brock, even better than his quarterback has all game. I mean, he just continues to find openings and make plays in this second half. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw now. He's going to try another deep one here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
77. 49ers 17.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
At their own 17-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
Man in motion here. Purdy on 1st down. On him quick, and they bring it down. The sack defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Purdy throwing here. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. Hits the 20. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers continuing to fight it least. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Extra point converted by Gay. And the 49ers take 7 points off the deficit.
49ers 24.
Stout all set to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. Big gain downfield. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30.
6-yard line.
60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Setting up to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Working inside the red zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Eagles keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
49ers 24.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Well, at this point, they're going to take points any way they can get them, and that includes on special teams. He's had a ton of kicks sent his way, a bunch of returns today, and he nearly made him pay with that one.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second
Shotgun
and
snap for
7.
Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The 49ers put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. That one light down the middle. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point.
49ers 31.
Stout all set to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. Working now from the gun. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
It's a gain of 55. And an Eagles.
Working on 1st down. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
91. 49ers 31.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Window to return it. This makes it up to the 25. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And it's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Kittle's got it on the slant. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Punt team on the field. And he'll try to hit this one well. He'll get it at the 9. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Eagles ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. They connect on the deep shot at the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles running them out of the building. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gorindo to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And scoring hasn't been the issue for them, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Here he goes, third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Somebody give this guy a break as he sends his 10th punt away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. He's going deep this time. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gorindo to return it. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Malik Mustafa on the cover.
They're throwing it. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles throw 6 more on the blowout. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Window to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Purdy setting up that play action. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy to throw. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take 7 points off the deficit. Stout all set to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Eagles are running them out of the building.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary if he just made him pay.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. The window to return it. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Following the near interception, this is second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. The window to return it. Escapes a defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the 49ers on offense. In that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Eagles are on it, so down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's second and 15. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. Space pass for 35. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First down throw by Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. 49ers trying to do some window dressing. The Eagles go down for this third down call. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Fits it through the middle. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
When you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gorindo to return it. Jukes away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They toss right side to McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He was taken down behind.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
A run with McCaffrey. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he will get this inside the 30.
Gain of 48 yards. And the 49ers first down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Taken down.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. And the Eagles.
They stick with McCaffrey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Hits his running back. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Gay with the point after. And the 49ers cut into the lead by another point. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
but they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Eagles are running them out of the building. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Lindo to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Purdy to throw it. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10.
Mitchell on the coverage.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has a man downfield. It's Jennings. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, what began as just a good start to this season might be becoming something a little bit better, Brock. 4-0 now. There may be some serious legs to the start they're having here.
Yeah, let's not go calling them the 72 Dolphins yet, Kate. A lot of season left. But you'll hear coaches, especially in this first month of the season, call it stacking wins.
Yep.
And you know, if you can sustain success and you stack these wins early, you're typically a playoff team late.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.